Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi follows up The Force Awakens to answer all of your biggest questions. Who are Rey's parents? Where did Snoke come from? What will Luke do after Rey hands him his lightsaber? Look no further than this movie to have all of these burning questions answered at last. Except too bad this movie could really care less about them. Rey's parents? Oh yeah, don't worry about them. They're nobody, supposedly. Snoke, you know what? Forget about him. He's dead. And Luke? Get that lightsaber out of my face. Yeah, how about we kill him off too? Yeah, I mean, sure, it's anticlimactic in a way, but come on. Isn't this movie given more hate than it really deserves? Wait, hold up. What's Luke drinking out of? Ew, wait, did Leia just become Superman? Okay, never mind. I actually really do understand. But I can't deny that at least at this film's very opening week, critics praised it and the negative rap didn't start till a little later down the line. So, reviewing this one for its time, let's continue this Star Wars movie review marathon in preparation for Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. We begin with the change in direction. Rian Johnson took the chair, giving Abrams a break, and he aimed to fix the biggest complaint with The Force Awakens by making this one not replicate The Empire Strikes Back. Oh, but did it? It's practically all of Episode 5, except the Battle of Hoth is saved for the end. Wait a minute, then it's also the end of The Return of the Jedi already? The Snoke throne room scene very strongly replicated the Emperor throne room scene, down to the very lines of dialogue and music, and that was all too soon. Other Empire Strikes Back plotlines are certainly replicated, which, again, I don't want to elaborate on, because it's all out there already. But let's look at the freshness this movie's got. The planets like Acto and Crate were both nicely engaging and visually impressive environments that did possibly even better than some of the planet introductions in The Force Awakens. The casino planet I forgot the name of, and I'm honestly not in the mood to look it up because I really just want to pretend like that never happened. The whole plot leads for some seriously visually outstanding shots, from everything at Acto to the big climactic light speed scene, and when Luke faces off with Kylo Ren leading to Rey lifting the rocks. That's just the brink of it really, and I must say the visuals are pretty much outdone here. Now for the characters, Rey and Ben have confusing intertwined development, and it all contributes to the balance of the Force and whatnot. What they decided to do with Luke is certainly a source of hate, but it can be understandable from a hero's point of view, though I suppose his strict abandonment of everything is to an extent disappointing. Rose is just very unlikable, and unfortunately Finn became almost just as bad, which when there's an entire side plot devoted to them, this movie really drags. I mean, listen, for the first time I watched this, I was extremely engaged into the movie and on the edge of my seat with what would happen next, but all it seems to take is a second viewing of this movie to hate it for its overdone runtime. The movie has a great climactic moment, but then you go to Crate and find out there's an additional half hour to have to sit through. The best solution to this is to take out the entire subplot of Finn and Rose, as the entire thing happened because of the stupid choice of having Admiral Holdo not tell anybody the plan until the last minute, which caused an additional useless dragging plotline with Poe. With this, the worst part of the movie wouldn't happen with Finn and Rose introducing a secondary theme against animal cruelty or whatever. I do see how this all contributed to the larger theme about failure, but these characters certainly could have been given something better to do with their time. That's really my biggest complaint with the whole movie, but hey, now that I brought it up, the themes the movie holds is its strongest point. The ideas about failure and balance are all so cleverly implemented into the plot and characters, and taking a closer look at everything can really show you that. It's about looking to the future, making a choice on what path to take, seeing through manipulation, etc., etc., and this makes some character arcs kinda strong. So, here's the thing. The director might have chosen the path of implementing symbolism and themes over making a traditional Star Wars movie that the fans would have favored more. Perhaps this is why the critics liked it so much more than the fans did at first. Yeah, again, there was too much comic relief like Force Awakens, but it is lacking what it needed to make a great Star Wars movie and had some really faulty decisions made in the movie. However, on its own, it could still be appreciated for just a well-made film. The thought process behind it all can't be ignored, and everything still happened for a reason. Now it's just up to Episode 9 to show us that. I really do hope. Oh yeah, I guess I also might as well mention that unlike Force Awakens, this movie barely leaves any open ends, and instead acts like it's the end to the entire trilogy already. It tied up too many ends is what I'm saying. So yeah, I guess I'm really curious what Episode 9 will do. Alright, so that all being said, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and this concludes our Star Wars movie review marathon, so simply stay tuned for my Rise of Skywalker review once I watch the movie. Bye!